To all, I'm Sangeetha, Assistant Professor, Department of Costume Design and Fashion. This is a lecture video. Today we are going to see about warp knitted technologies. Warp knitting, the foundation of modern textiles. From 18th century stocking frames to precision engineered machineries, warp knitting shapes the fabric we wear, use, and rely on every day. The next one is the stitch in time, the genius of warp knitting. 777 Joseph Cranny invents warp knitting, evolving from stocking frames with fixed warp threads. In 1786, Flint introduced the point bar, refining loop formation and fabric consistency. In 1796, Dawson's cam mechanisms further improved stitch control and machine efficiency. 808, health coat Pinet machines marks a pivotal leap towards a modern warp knitting. The next is the core principle, parallel yarns, zigzag motions. Unlike fifth knitting, warp knitting feeds a parallel yarn simultaneously along the fabric length, selvage directions. Each yarn forms loops in one course, then shifts diagonally for the next, creating a continuous zigzag structures. Vertical loop formations. Loop builds courses by course along the fabric length. Diagonal yarn shift. Each stitch is secured by multiple yarns, adding stability. Mission classification, tricot and tassels. The defining difference lies and the role and type of singers. The elements that guides yarn and control the fabric formation during the knitting cycles. First one is tricot. Tricot. Singers actively control the fabric throughout the entire knitting cycle, producing fine, smooth structures with consistent drape. Racial fabric. Singers primarily hold the fabric down as needle rise. Fabric controls depend on high take-up tensions, enabling the bold, open structures. Tricot machines presence and versatility structures. Free lengthwise ribs on face, crosswise ribs on reverse, soft shapy textures with lengthwise stretch. Configuration, typically 2 to 4 guide bars, common gauges E228, E32, E36, E40, working with 1 to 335 inches. Applications. The weft-knitted structures are mostly applied in the market like lingeries, underwear garments, elastic and non-elastic mesh, velvet fabric and technical textiles. Rational machines strengthen specializations. Rational machines excel at producing complex, heavy duty structures that tricot machines cannot achieve. High take up tensions replace active sinker control, enabling bold open work and reinforced fabrics. Then next is tricot. Tricot racels, and after that rational fabric produce, rational machines produce the laces and knit fabric, power knits, and technical textiles. Integrate open work for fashion, medical, and industrial users. Power knits, high stretch, high recovery fabric for shapewear and sportswear. Technical textiles, automotive interior, upholstery, geometric geo textiles, and agro textiles. The next is tricot versus tassels, distinct structured diverse applications. Choosing the right machine types directly determines the fabric hand performance and end users suitability. Tricot, fine, smooth, drapey, ideal for apparel and intimate wear. Rational fabric, open, bold structurals, suited for lace, knits, and technical fabrics. Beyond the basics, towel tricot machines. Specialized subsets of tricot machineries is engineered for microfibers towel productions, combining the presence of warp knitting with cherry loop formations. TS4C model, the leading example of terry warp knitting machinery producing high pile microfiber fabric with consistent loop height and superior absorbency. Key advantages: continuous production of terry structures without the limitations of traditional weaving or weft knitting. Thank you.